In this video, I'm drawing a Musgum mud hut or Musgum dwelling unit. Musgum are traditionally domestic structure built of mud by ethnic Musgum people in Cameroon, Africa. One of the Cameroon culture significance in terms of architecture style. This referred to beehive house because the shell resembles the beehive shell. The dome shells has up to 9 meters or height or 30 feet in height, made of mud, thatch, and water by local residents and craftsmen. There's no such thing as architect or engineers as far as the historical aware of. It is considered as a Cameroon traditional architecture. And in this drawing, I'm using the same techniques. Simplify drawing technique as simple as possible to make it easier for those who are interested in architecture drawings. Started with the first middle lines and shape of the top of the mud hut, the Musgum mud hut. Now, then I draw the inverted V shape, if you like, on the outer skin of this shell. And if any one of you interested in Musgum hut, we easily notice that almost every single one of these mud huts has different height shell shapes, particularly the outer skin of this building, this shell. It has the most common part of it is the V shapes, and some look like a little distorted columns, and I would say the rather critical form this appealing and geometrical pattern on the outer shell. I would say the cosmetic of the shell structure. And I understand that the mud is mixed with water, pour on the thatches structure, and it let dry over a period of time with the heat from the sun. And before the structure is before the advanced material such as cement that we have commonly used in building structure these days. Now, with this drawing exercise, I pay more attention, highlighting attention more into the significant parts of this shell, the shapes, the inverted V shape on the outer skin, like I did before, just the line drawings. The simplest techniques to draw to begin with is the best to start to understand the buildings. It's a shame that these Cameroon traditional buildings is now considered outdated and no longer practiced by the Cameroon architecture or modern architecture these days. It seems these beautiful shells, beautiful structures seem to be no longer appealing to the new generation. Maybe they considered no longer relevant these days, or the word that people like to say is a primitive, which I think is not correct. I think this such a beautiful structure, traditional structure, the existing craftsmanship, talents from the past should be preserved and should be upgraded or redefined. Now, I add more detail on that, on each of that V-shaped pattern to give, again, to give the depth of the drawings, to give a sense of three-dimensional drawing structure. And just to give underneath that V shape, I believe how it built, it started with the touches straw bell maybe that is wrapped to form a shell. Then the local residents come together, working together, mix the mud with water and pour them on top of the shells, attaches straw bell, whatever the name is, slowly, gradually form, and let it dry under the heat from the sun. I think it's a gradual process. There you go. I'm not trying to make it, there is no perspective in this drawing. It just purely on the building itself. I'm sure once we understand how the building works, the basic elements of this building, the shell, the pattern, then we can understand and we can make it better, to be more realistic, if you like. And there you go, my drawings of Musgum mud hut or Musgum dwelling unit in Cameroon traditional architecture. Thank you very much.